Hey there, viewers. Welcome back to the Self-Made Auto Channel. Got us a 2012 Ford Fusion. It's got the big 2.5. It's got a bad wheel bearing, and it has a broken wheel. So the lady brought it in to check out her noise, and I noticed that her wheel was cracked on the inside bead. So we got our new used wheel. Probably smacked the pothole with it and broke that. But this bearing here, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's pretty loud, really loud driving on the road. So we're gonna get after that, and then we gotta see where her exhaust leak is so we can get her a quote. Pretty easy bearing to change. Let's see, where are we here, folks? We have to pull the caliper bracket off, and you've got to go through this little hole up here with your 14 mil. That's where one of the caliper bracket bolts resides. Try to do it without looking. Hopefully I've got the right size here. I've got to look. I think I grabbed the wrong size. It feels a little loose. I think it might be a 13. What did I grab? What a ding dong. Try this again with the correct size, hopefully. There we go. That feels a little better. Oh. Bring this little fella in. She's a screamer. The other one here, you just kind of give that one the old-fashioned. That one comes in right from the top. Nothing real fancy there. Try to give her the one-handed handy while I hold on to you. There we go. So there's that. So once you crack that baby loose, we can get back up in here with the air ratchet and zippy zap it right out of there. Well, that's a little snugger than I hoped it would be. Sure the parking brake cable's off all the way here, just to be on the safe side. Appears to be. And it might have been just tension from everything holding over. So this got screwy pistons in it, so you can't just grab the caliper and tweak it back, not on this style anyways. Make sure the pads are all wiggly here. Okay. So the brake job doesn't look that old. I just want to make sure the pads aren't seized in the bracket, because if they are, then, well, now you've got to tear the whole thing apart and service the rear brakes. May have come off a little difficult because of a little bit of a rust ridge there. Noisy. So now we need to grab a T something, T25 probably, or T30, maybe a T35 or a 40. What do you think they are? Boom, first try, T40, just like my first guess. Whoa, hey. That one slid right out. Jerk. Oh, that's how you want to be, huh? I'll beat you. I seen it turn. Oh, backing plate's a little crusty. Oh, piece of the backing plate just hit the floor. There we go. Oh, pop will get you out of there. There's that impact driver, classic move. We're gonna slip the rotor off. Oh, it was just a chunk of rust off the backing plate. She's still solid like a rock. Gotta get the little cap off there. Doody-doody-doo. Boop. There's that. You can use a screwdriver, chisel, chainsaw, whatever you got. You gotta take that nut off. Oh yeah, first try. It is the ever popular 35 mm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Giddy up. There it is. Oh, why can't they all be this easy? Gonna blow the dust off it. We're gonna give it just a little spritz of fluid film. We just want to keep the bearing race from getting stuck on the shaft in the future. If your shaft's real rusty, the old rusty shaft, you're gonna want to take like a little Scotch-Brite Brillo pad, Scotch-Brite pad there, and take and shine that up. And then slip that baby on, and that's pretty much all you have to do. Always install a new lock nut. We'll go get the Ugga Dugga specs for it and see what they are. We'll snug it up, crimp it down. Don't just take and ram it back to where it was, even though it may go back to the dimpled spot. Always torque it to manufacturer's spec, because you can see right now we're at the dimpled spot, but we may move past it just slightly. We'll go look it up. It is 2,280 inch-pounds. There it is, 2,280 inch-pounds, or 190 foot-pounds for you folks who do things in foot-pounds. You can see where I dimple ended up here. So, be ye warned. Get your dimple making device. Give her a whackaroo so it doesn't want to back itself off. Get this little guy. No real need to take and jam this hole full of grease. Now this is an open bearing design, but hold on. So just be cautious if you're putting packing that thing full of grease. Make sure it's compatible with the bearing grease that's in there. So now we're going to take and whack that baby on there. Shiny. Looks good. Now before you go slapping the old rotor on, make sure that it's clean on this portion of it. Get all the dust and dirt and junk there, because you don't want the rotor to have go down the road like this. Get rid of the wobbles. So if there's rust and crap in there, you're gonna have to clean it out good. Of course, blow on it. In case it's asbestos, you can get her up in the air. For what it's worth, we give it a little shot of the fluid film. We realign our rotor. Put these screws in as tight as you can possibly get them, especially if you're taking it to a shop to have work done on it. Just kidding, just kidding. Finger tight's really all they need, and if you've lost them, don't forget about it, because the wheel, believe it or not, will hold the rotor on. So we very gingerly put them in for the next fella, and then we've got to get the caliper back on. Oh, you stink pot. Feels like it started. Then we'll take and run those two bolts down. Of course, we'll torque them to factory specs also. Easy. All better. What's up, Mrs. O? Making bacon.
Yeah, making the bacon. Actually.
Oh, those are cute little potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
What are you making for us?
What?
What are you making for us?
This is for dinner.
Oh.
Still getting leftovers from lunch.
Still leftovers?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be all pulled pork out after a week.
You made a lot of pulled pork, so now you're eating it.
Got broccoli.
Broccoli?
Mm-hmm. What's this thing?
That is a mango that your son wanted, and he's not going to eat it. I don't know if it's any good, but...
I'm not a big mango guy myself.
If they're good, they're really sweet.
Like you?
Exactly.
Ah. Well, thanks. Thanks for everything you do for us. Let us know when lunch is ready.
Okay.
Almost forgot to say hi to Luna. Hi, Luna. Hi. How are you doing, kitty? Huh? That's a good girl, isn't it? Now we have to go address this. The dreaded crack. No, I'm not gonna weld it. The rim's bent too, so there. Not a sponsor. Well, that was easy. One more bent wheel, broken wheel. Now we gotta see if we can find that exhaust leak. Let's set around and torque that wheel. Sounds like it's up here. baby. Got your classic resonator. So we'll have to put a resonator on it. At least it's not the flex pipe. These things can be a little bit of a pain to change. Done a few of these, like this bracket up on these things will rot out. You gotta get that right from Ford, but probably not gonna be long for the world. I see it's looking a little rough there. Not leaking yet. That sucker's all rusted out. Right there. Won't be long for the world, will it, folks? How's it going?
It's going. Are you hungry?
It's 12:05.
I didn't answer the question.
Oh, not really. I've been meaning to ask you.
Oh dear.
You from Tennessee? Huh?
We're the only two people in this room. You can't really say that.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can, girl.
I'm the only person you can see.
Girl, you're the only 10 I see. You ruined my whole thing. Have I used that one on you before?
Oh, you think?
Did I really?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'll come up with something new.
Okay. Oh, gosh.
168K on the old girl. And no lights on the dash. That's pretty good. Back her up a little bit here. So that's it for this one, folks. Easy peasy, a lemon squeezy. If you're working on the wheel bearing on these, it won't come off the shaft. Just, tap on it a little bit. They'll typically, come right off. I can't say in my experience doing these, personally I've had the wheel bearings get stuck to the spindle, at least on these styles on the Fords. They usually always come right off. The only thing is I have had people, not to mention any names, Josh, try to tap those wheel bearings back in when they're not going precisely on, and they do fit pretty precise with just a few, maybe a thousandth of clearance. So make sure you clean and lube the shaft before you go slipping her on. And if it doesn't go on nice and easy, don't tap it. Just calm down, okay? And I think that's all I had to tell you. Oh no, I don't weld wheels, I don't straighten wheels, I don't do anything like that. Wheels are pretty cheap. So we just get them from the salvage yard, and the car this old, the wheels aren't pristine, so if you get one that has a few nicks on it, not a big deal. And gotta get rid of the crack. So don't you do crack, and don't be cracked out, and go in that comment section. The questions, the comments, the Insta, the Facebook, we're on Patreon, Teespring, all that stuff. We're everywhere. We're like your mother. We know everything, and we're everywhere. And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.